In this video, we look at whether testosterone increases and improves endurance performance. Many athletes or even professionals such as military personnel require a level of endurance to succeed. With this in mind, we wanted to see whether testosterone does indeed affect endurance. Let's quickly discuss testosterone. This is the male sex hormone secreted almost entirely by the testes in men and the adrenal cortex and ovaries in women. It is called the male sex hormone because men produce significantly more than women and is responsible for the male characteristics developed during puberty. These can include facial hair, increased muscle mass, decreased fat mass, body shape, so broader shoulders and narrower hips, and also a deep voice, amongst some other characteristics as well. But what are the benefits of testosterone? Well, this anabolic hormone stimulates muscle protein synthesis, which increases muscle mass. It can also reduce fat mass. It is also linked to libido and fertility, while decline of testosterone is related to cognitive issues and dementia. Some research shows that it may have antidepressant properties and is also responsible for good bone health. But what is endurance? Well, endurance is the ability to stay active and perform and work for long periods of time. The cardiorespiratory system must be able to supply and use oxygen efficiently to maintain endurance performance. If it can't, your muscular activity will diminish and you'll slow down. We can train for endurance. The main goal of endurance training is to increase your anaerobic threshold, and this means you'll be able to train more efficiently. If we use running as an example, endurance training would be at a slower and steady pace compared to a fast sprint, and you may only reach 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate during training. But how does testosterone and endurance relate to each other? Research shows that athletes who are involved in excessive and chronic bouts of endurance training are at a risk of low testosterone. However, on the flip side, short-term and moderate intensity over low volume can improve testosterone concentrations. So if you can, moderating your training volume can prevent any adverse effects on your endocrinological system. Does testosterone improve endurance? Well, studies are quite limited on the subject, and this is understandably so because of the issues surrounding athletes being administered what are considered a banned substance. Now, that said, there is some positive evidence. A paper published in 2020 reported that testosterone improved endurance capacity in women. A 2009 study concluded that testosterone has significant benefits for total lean mass, muscle strength, and aerobic endurance in older men. A 2010 paper demonstrated that testosterone increased maximal oxygen take-up. And the Sport Journal concluded that testosterone improved aerobic endurance and faster recovery rates. How can we naturally improve testosterone then? Well, if you click on the link below, we outline this in greater detail, but you can improve your hormone balance by sleeping for 8 unbroken hours for every 24, eating a healthy diet and nutritious foods, partaking in resistance training, and taking some supplements which may fill any nutritional deficiencies that you have in your diet. So to conclude, extreme bouts of endurance training can reduce testosterone levels. And whilst there isn't a huge wealth of information, the available studies do associate higher levels of testosterone with improving endurance performance.